Hello. Okay, this is my second video blog. I actually started doing one a while ago and I never posted it. Because I realized that these could become really addictive. I kind of understand why people become crazy people who just blog on the internet all the time and take videos of themselves. Because it's fun talking to a camera. So, updates. I've been sick. I have not been this sick in a really long time, but I've been really sick. At least had a really nasty cold. And I'm finally recovering from it and feeling really good about that, but still coughing. So, let's see. School started again this Monday. We had I guess a 2 week holiday for winter break. Uh, during which my sister Abby and her fiance Brandon came to Paris and visited me, and we had a really lovely time. We we That's me getting messages from all my friends. We went to the ballet, which was really spectacular. Went to the ballet at Bastille and saw La Bayadère, which is a classic. And the weather was gorgeous. The weather is like this sort of it's this cold, clear winter. It's then since become wet and rainy and miserable. But there's this like cold winter light that happens in Paris, and you're out in the morning, and all the buildings are like stone and lit up at an angle, and the sky is really clear, and you get a glance of the clouds breaking over the islands, and it's incredible and beautiful. So it was a really nice winter vacation. Um, I'm gonna talk for 5 minutes. I've decided that's like my little segment length. So, then I got really sick. Oh, I had a really awesome New Year's party where I went to some random party I got invited to at the local cafe by some nice people I met, and it was an awesome party in a cool apartment in this really working class neighborhood, like in the 20th, towards the even a little bit closer to the Perry for me in this building than how you go to the building and the elevators just got wooden walls covered in graffiti and you go up the top floor, but then the actual apartment itself had been fixed up to be quite nice. I mean, not crazy off the wall nice, but well designed and well. Anyway, it was a cool apartment and it was an awesome group of random people, and I spent the whole entire night speaking French because they were all French except for a few other. There was random Danish girls and random German guys, but it was mostly in French, and that was really satisfactory for me because I was able to converse, and people enjoyed my presence and talked to me and didn't just turn away randomly when I tried to talk to them. So it was a good linguistic experience. I stayed out, stayed at the party. It was a New Year's Eve party, right? So it just went I got home at 7 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, and let's see. Then school restarted on Monday, and it's going all right. It's kind of I was frustrated today. We got all these letters from these American high schools after the terrorist attacks. All in all, we received 4 packages. 2 of the packages actually arrived over winter break while we were gone. And I'm kind of as the English language assistant, it's kind of my job to work with the students on these packages of letters and try and come up with a response to them. But it's actually really difficult to coordinate because I don't work with any one single group of students, continuously, continuously. If I see a group of students, the next time I see them will be either 2 weeks or sometimes even 3 weeks later, just because of the way my schedule is split up amongst different groups of students. With the high school level, with the BTS older level, I see them every single week, but they're older kids. They're not as interested. It's not as exciting. Okay, I'm gonna go over 5 minutes. I've just realized. Anyway, so I'm trying to work with the high school students on these letters. I'm explain to them the culture of the regions these letters are coming from. 3 packages of the letters came from Wisconsin and 1 came from the Upper West Side of New York, right? So totally different, right? And some and also just trying to discuss how do we feel about these letters, and like what did they write, and like is this a nice thing, and isn't it cool, and yeah, interculturality and loveliness, and then trying getting them to actually just freaking sit down and make a response, and I haven't arrived. I haven't succeeded in doing that yet. And it's like been a really, really long time since these letters got sent, and we like really need to just freaking come up with a response and do it. And I'm just, and then I like tried to make a Facebook group so that I could like better communicate with my students about this. You know, like they could all go on the Facebook group and look at the photos and like post things that they think or ask me questions or blah blah blah. But then my school freaked the fuck out because like, oh my god, Facebook! Like they must all be sending each other nudes or something, right? Yeah, really, no, that's definitely what it is. Like, I mean, I get really uncomfortable with the way the youth use social networking sometimes, especially with like Snapchat and some of these things are, you know, even I am getting freaked out by, but like freaking Facebook, like Jesus, who cares? But of course, I mean, I'm not at all surprised that that was the reaction my school administrators had. I, honestly, like when I heard that they were going to tell me I needed to shut down the group, I was like, yeah, I'm 0% surprised about that. I kind of expected it. It was kind of like a better ask forgiveness than permission kind of little move on my part. So that shut me down there. And now I'm just fucking exhausted because you know what? Like this school, like I spend half my time doing really boring ass shit that they do not need an American to come from the United States to do. They could hire any like random, you know, it's like, why the fuck am I even here? Pardon me. So there's my little video. I really love my students. They're all super cool. And I do enjoy chatting with them despite that little bit of outburst of bitterness. And I really enjoy the variety of students I work with. I have such a wide range. And tomorrow I begin my 3 supplementary hours that I will be working in a elementary school in the 18th arrondissement, and I'm looking forward to that. I think it's going to be kind of rough and insane. It's 3 hours straight of groups of students 20 minutes at a time, which is actually like pretty good. That's good. It means like I don't have to have any one long group for a long period of time. So I will report on that, and I still am working my Saturday volunteer class at La Courneuve, which there's lots of things to say about, so I'll have to do a video update about that. Other than that, it's great. Paris is awesome. There's some really cool like walks and neighborhoods I want to talk about. And I miss all of my friends. I really, really miss the desert. Oh my god. I miss the sky and the mountains and the rain and the cactus so much, especially on days like this when it's just cold and rainy. I know I just said I miss the rain, but you know how desert rain is special. Okay, finishing this up. Love you all. Take care. Ciao.